Beautiful people out in Expediting Land, check it out. Ladies and gentlemen, we picked up in Iowa, headed to Kentucky. Ladies and gentlemen, my suggestion to you, here we go again, same old shit again. That's old Army cadence. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, newcomers, under any circumstances, do not take tax advice from YouTubers in the Expediting channel. Not trying to knock them. Under any circumstances, do you take advice from a YouTuber? Please don't do that. Please don't do that. I don't care if she's a woman that wears a blonde-haired wig or there's two married couples in the straight truck traveling all over the damn country. It doesn't matter. Everybody's pay gross. Yearly pay gross, yearly deductions, write-offs from owner-ops to company drivers are different. Ladies and gentlemen, do not take tax advice from these YouTubers. Other than that, the entertaining and all the other information's fine. Again, ladies and gentlemen, please take my advice. Seek professional tax help. Okay, everybody's tax category is different. You got drivers out here that hasn't been filing 3 to 4 years and owed $3,000, $4,000. You got drivers over here, you know who I'm talking about. This individual is claiming fuel receipts when not paying for fuel. Okay, this individual knows exactly who this person is. I know you're watching my video. Now, once again, ladies and gentlemen, under any circumstances, do not take tax advice from YouTubers. For crying out loud, don't do it. Seek professional tax help. Okay, if you do your own taxes like I do, bam, you got it covered. Everyone's tax category is different. Everyone's yearly gross is different, obviously. The amount of taxes you're going to have to pay is going to be different. Especially owner ops and company drivers. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, you've got to sit here and understand what these other YouTubers have. Good intentions. They got great intentions. But tax advice, don't take tax advice from YouTubers, man. Everyone's category is different. Okay, ladies and gentlemen? Here we go again. Same old shit again. You know, you've got to be careful about, especially taxes, man. Yearly, every year, every quarter, the daily meal deduction changes from $60 to $66. It could be the same for 3 quarters, and the 4th quarter it changes. The tax advisor is going to be able to tell you the exact amount for every single month. According if you're out 25 days per month. Okay? If you're out 2 to 3 weeks at a time. 4 weeks. Whichever the case may be. You're out 3 months. Every single driver is going to have a different tax category. It's going to be different if you're out 4 weeks versus 3 months at a time, ladies and gentlemen. Take my advice. Don't take no tax advice from the YouTubers, okay? Not trying to knock them. They got good intentions. But I'm telling you now, do not take tax advice from the YouTubers or going by their direct circumstances. That's just plain and simple, man. You know? Anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, about all the other issues that are about to take place in Expediting Land. Yep. A lot of good changes going to take place here. I already have, actually. For the better. I assure you of that. Trust me. But as far as my reasoning goes, that is another thing. You can give basic sheet of paper deductions, what to write off and things of that nature. And owner ops, you've got a whole different category list that you can write off to. Insurance, truck payments, IFTAs, tags. So, again, you need to seek professional tax help for drivers. I urge you to listen. Okay? You have to be careful about the advice that YouTubers will give about taxes, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Just don't do it. Seek professional tax help, okay? Assistance. If you're in a category where you don't have that many deductions, you can figure them out basically and simple. And like in my case, as a company driver, you know, you're good to go. But the newcomers coming in, I urge you, please do not take tax advice from the YouTubers right now. Not trying to knock anybody, but man, don't do it. Go directly to the professional tax advisor, okay? The owner ops have been doing this for a while. They usually have a tax person now to represent and figure all the yearly taxes, deductions, all kinds of wonderful things, from repairs, tires, fuels, and so on and so forth, man. But everybody's, again, yearly gross is going to be different. Everybody's yearly tax paid is going to be different. So you really need to seek professional tax help. And that's it. I'm telling you, just like the way it is, the reason why is because you may not get audited a year or two later. It may come up 4 or 5 years later if you're still working as an expediter. Okay? Now, what has happened a lot of company drivers will sit here and claim fuel receipts when they're not paying for fuel. That is the key thing that the IRS catches, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, they do. That a karma, like I said in a previous video, it does exist. There's drivers out here right now. I know one of them owes $3,000-$4,000 in taxes because the dumbass didn't file 3 or 4 years ago. You know, so my advice to you is seek professional tax help, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, newcomers, take my advice. Okay, there's a lot of carriers that'll have tax preparators that there may be on locality and at the headquarters of the office. Or they can direct you to somebody, but seek professional tax help. Don't take tax advice from the YouTubers. You know, they're going by their circumstances. Everyone's going to be different, okay? This is Danny from Expediting Land, setting off. See ya!